Hey, hey, if you guys have time, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Just going to be here for a little bit, guys. I know it's getting late. Some of us may have to go to work in the morning, but I want to sit and chat with you just for a little while. So I'm going to give it a second, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yes. Come on in, family. Come on in. We got a few of us coming on in. I got to talk about it because there's been a few threats, and I have to speak about it. How you guys doing? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hello, Don. How are you? Charles, was it Charles? Charles Atta? Hoggard? SZ, hello. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. We got to talk a bit because I don't like what I've heard, and I'm going to speak about it. Hello, family. Hello. Hello, Annie. Yes. Jordan, how you guys doing? We have enough people in the room right now. Guys, do you see the title? That title says, "So You Want to Mock and Bully Elderly People." I saw Miss Carver's live, guys. I didn't like the threat that was rendered or spoken towards Mrs. Carver. She's speaking her truth. Miss Carver knows and sees that there is a lot of bullies out here that's trying to tame these YouTube streets, but that's not how it's going to be. Okay. One person in particular that she made mention was Keisha Knight. I don't know if anybody know a Keisha Knight. Is she related to Rosalind Knight? Could possibly be. If this Keisha Knight, is she Rosalind? We don't know. But I will say this. I will not stand by and let you, whoever Keisha is, Roz, whoever the snot squad, whoever in the midst of the snot squad, come before us and make these idle threats about or to Miss Carter. It may not be idle in your book, but to me, in my book, they're idle. See, they can't handle the fact because Miss Carver can carry her own weight. Okay? Miss Carver is funny. Miss Carver has a lot of listeners. Okay? People gravitate towards Miss Carver. And don't nobody like what she's doing. What I mean by that, we're talking about Roz. We don't like the fact that she out here has been harassing Latrice for the last 2 years. That's what it appears. Okay? And then you have this person named Keisha Knight. We don't know who a Keisha Knight is, but obviously there has been threats made against Miss Carver. Yes, Miss Carver did the right thing to report it. She did the right thing to report it to YouTube. She did the right thing to go downtown to wherever she needs to go to put it on record because this is ridiculous. See, now, to me, I'm calling out names. Roz, it appears to me, she can't handle when somebody challenge her. I guess she make all these threatening to hire her daughter to sue you if you say this and say that. You see what I'm saying? Who cares? You're not the only one that can sue anybody, okay? In fact, matter of fact, you have to prove things. You have to prove things that things happen. You see, just because you sue somebody, that don't mean you're going to win. So they try to silence you with that. And now we got somebody named by the name of Keisha Knight want to threaten an elderly woman because Mrs. Carver has a freedom of speech. You see what I'm saying? She can speak how she wants to speak. I mean, that's her platform. You ain't got to go on her page and listen. See, they trying to silence her because people are starting to listen to Miss Carver. People are listening. They love Miss Carver. Also, Miss Carver is a funny lady. That woman can carry her own way. See, she calls out what she sees, how she sees things. And see, the bullies don't like that. And what makes me so angry is that you want to threaten an elderly person because she's speaking her truth. You want to keep her quiet. You see what I'm saying? It sickens me. That whole clique, that whole clan, as they call it, they call them a terrorist group. That's what it appears. See, that's what gang members do. You see, trying to threaten somebody, put fear in somebody. What is going on? What is going on? If your hand is in that, Rosalind, you need to stop. How you going to threaten that woman, trying to make her be quiet, and you running, you got diarrhea at the mouth and talking about Latrice every chance you get? And let me back this train up a little bit. That clown, what they call him, Begging Benny, they call him Axe the OG. He sat there and marked Miss Carver too. Want to talk about how she looked and what she living at. That woman owned her own property. What do you own? Okay? Only thing I see, you sitting up here rolling up something in some cigarette. What is in that? And you want to talk about this woman about to die and all this? Well, you sit up here and you keep sprinkling whatever that is. You sprinkling in that what you call that? That weed paper. You may leave here for anybody. It ain't your call to be talking about when somebody finna die. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And then glorify somebody getting out of prison after 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to meet up with him and XYZ. You know what? It was tacky to me. It was tacky. And I didn't want to entertain it as much. You see what I mean? And then trying to glorify this dog he got that's supposed to be $10,000. See, that's the kind of, that planting seed in your mind to get people ready and geared up for buying a dog for $10,000. Ain't nobody going to buy no dog from you for no $10,000. You see? But I didn't like it, family. I did not like it. They are threatening Miss Carver. They're trying to make her silence her. But Miss Carver is a strong black woman. You see what I'm saying? And you can't put no fear in nobody and try to make them be quiet, and all the time you out here spitting venom, making idle threats. See, that could be why you having hardship in your own life. I'm talking about Roz right now. Yeah, I'm calling it. I'm calling her name. That's why she could be having hardship in her life. She got these people rallying behind her. To me, it appears that they are wrongdoers. I'm wondering if that could be why her house and her home is in turmoil. Why this, whatever her children had to deal with several months ago, did she have her hand in it? Did she have her hand in that? That's why, you know what? I'm going to save that for another day. Hey, y'all, let me go to this platform here and just speak on, say hello to some of my good people. How you guys doing? Tilo, how are you? I'm okay. I don't like the fact they try to pump Miss Carver, try to put fear in her and try to make her silence her. Who do you think you are? You don't own these streets. You know what? People are going to continue to follow Miss Carver. You know why? Because she's a funny lady. What you see is what you get. And like she said, she's a reaction channel. This woman is, if you are behind this Keisha Knight, you are taking it to another level. According to what Miss Carver stated, they said that she said she received something, a threat. And the threat says, I know where you live. I'm coming. That's a threat, people. Why would you send something to somebody to somebody's page and threaten them in that manner? Because you want them to be quiet. You want to silence them. You the only one can speak on anything that's going on in these YouTube streets. People, you better wake up. Y'all better wake up. You better wake up. And right now, you ain't in no position to be trying to threaten nobody. See, you got your goons at work. But you ain't the only one around here that knows somebody. So stop making these threats. Get your channel. Continue to harass people like you've always been doing. That's what it look like to me. And then when it get too hot, just take a break. But don't get on here and try to put fear in nobody, threaten nobody's life. Now you're taking it to another level. You see? Because people know somebody. Okay? Miss Carver got the right to speak how she wants to, long as falls within the YouTube policy. She got the right to be on her platform and speak the way she wants. If you don't like what she has to say, stay off her page. Then you won't have to hear it. Okay? Other than that, let her entertain us the way she sees fit. Because she's a grown woman. She's going to do that anyway. Miss Carver ain't nothing to play with. She ain't nothing nice. She ain't no joke. I got all respect for Miss Carver because she had me laughing and she don't play. And stop threatening her. Okay? If you can't handle the heat in the kitchen, get out. Fine. Keep on doing what you're doing, which I don't like. I don't like the fact that you talk about Latrice for 2 years. Every time she is on her page, you got to find fault in what she do. You're talking about Naggy G, whatever. Is his name Naggy G? You're talking about the woman Pooh. You're talking about the woman kid. You are outside of your mind. What kind of life do you have that you got to sit around and be miserable and depressed? Well, to me, it's a form of depression. If I got to get on this platform and take up that kind of energy to get out here and talk about one person ongoing, nonstop. Now you're going to start talking about Miss Carver. Now you're getting what you call begging Betty to talk about Miss Carver now. And he's a pitiful case. He is a pitiful case. Family, let's go to the drawing board. Let's go to the drawing board. I'm just really sick and tired of that woman. Every time somebody open their mouth and they feel like they want to put their foot down and check her and put it in place, hey, here she go. I'm going to put my lawyer daughter on you. But then your goons start rattling in the cage, trying to get out and get after somebody. You don't put no fear in nobody. Who do you think you are? You think you're a big bad wolf? See, we see your makeup, but some folks you don't see. You need to watch out for them kind of folk. You hear me? Leave Miss Carver alone and stop threatening her. Then you talking about her dying. You best to pray that you don't leave here first. You sit up here. You better get where she's at. That woman's 67 years old, 66 going on 67. You need to be trying to get to her age. Matter of fact, you need to be trying to get to 50. You're 49, that's what they say. Life is too short for misery. Okay? Y'all don't have a life. If y'all had a life, y'all wouldn't do the things you do. If y'all had a life, what I mean by y'all, I'm talking about Ross, I'm talking about Beg and Benny. If y'all had a life, you wouldn't do the things that you do. A productive life. That's my take on it. That's what I see. Okay? Get a life. You want to talk about Latrice and her children and how they should be reared and raised. You got a dysfunctional home. That's what it looked like. Your home is dysfunctional. And you raising them kids wrong. Your home is divided. And you running around here wreaking havoc in people's lives and you battling with some kind of sickness yourself. And you want to talk about praise death upon Miss Carver. That woman may outlive all of us on here. That's right. She may outlive. You should be trying to show respect. This clown here, y'all are silly, you're stupid. Show respect for elderly people. I don't have no respect for people that don't respect elderly people. Yeah, Miss Carver got her own way, but guess what? She saw what you doing. She tagging in on what you doing. Your bad behavior. You don't have no respect for elderly people. You ain't got no respect for this woman and her children and her family. And you have that. You think we should have respect for you and anything that clean to you? You the one crumbling, and you gonna crumble. Miss Carver ain't got nothing to worry about. She ain't got nothing to worry about. You see, we speak praise and good over that woman. Ain't nothing. Look, you need to be worried about yourself. Okay? Don't you be another Kevin Samuels. Somebody looking around trying to figure out what's going on, and then the next day, seemed like 2 days later, he didn't even have a funeral. They burned him up, cremated him. Like, some people may not think nothing wrong with cremation, but I'm just telling you how quick they got rid of him without even doing any serious, thorough investigation. It don't look like they did. I think they need to do more investigation. And he was a YouTuber too. But I'm saying to you, better stop. You better stop right now. Because I saw some things in that situation look like it came to pass, came to fruition. I see some things in what you doing look like it's gonna come to fruition, baby. Because guess what? That's that discernment. You can't keep on, got your feet heels digged in certain things that ain't right. You think good gonna come to you? Do you think that? You better wake up. And then you want to harass and mock elderly people, and you half sick yourself. You smoke. That's what they say. I seen a cigarette in your hand on the picture. Nobody wouldn't like to tell me I saw it. Got all these patches all on you. Your weight. You see, you got things going on with you. Then you supposed to talk about you had going to get some counseling for the passing of my son. Was your hand in that? That's why it unfolded the way it did. Was your hand in it any kind of way? Stop what you're doing, lady. Stop what you're doing. And you're going to, I'm going to teach you tonight. You're going to threaten this woman. You're going to tell her, I know where you live. What is supposed to mean? I'm coming for you. That's a threat to me. That sounds like a threat to me. You trying to intimidate this woman. You better tame your goons. You better tell them slow it down. Now when you start making threats, don't y'all know that can be considered felony charges against you? You threaten people that lie. Y'all think that's cute? Y'all behind these screens and y'all playing. This is a real world you're living in. Stop playing with people. Don't threaten nobody. You be best to stick behind the screen, do your talking, which people don't like that anyway. That's bullying. Now you gonna put your people up to do your dirty work. That's why I told y'all. It seemed like that woman got these goons out here, and it seemed like she put them to work. That's what it seemed like to me now. That's what it seemed like. You gonna try to threaten that woman. Ms. Carver indicated that that's the second time y'all threatening her, wishing death on her. And that old begging Benny, he's a disrespectful clown too. I don't like it. I don't like it. Find something else to do. You better move around. Y'all better move around and quit playing games with people. Quit threatening people. You okay? You got the platform. If you can't handle what you dish out, redirect that energy to somebody else, because Miss Carver ain't nothing to play with. Can't you see? You go hard, she go harder. You go hard, she go harder. Miss Carver ain't nothing to play with. She know how to handle herself. Certain people know people that know people. Okay? Leave people alone. Quit trying to bully everybody in these streets. Oh, I see how you move. I got another kind of conversation. I want to come back on this platform and talk about who you connecting with, who you think you fool. Who people say they ain't and who they are. I know exactly what it looks like. I heard the folks in the background. You see, I'm going to have a story. We're going to come back and talk about that. She reeling them in, people. They trying to get on what Shauna's good side. Got to report back to the squad for approval. You tell me them folks ain't working together? All of them in cahoots. They in cahoots. And they trying to run these streets. You way over here in Georgia, Florida, where California somewhere. Then you got some folks in Texas. Then you got some folks that's traveling to get to certain people just to get these channels up. They working together. It ain't that, excuse me, people. It ain't that serious. It is not that serious. I guarantee you, if you go get a job or do something that you're skillful at, the amount of money you waiting on, you can make that in a day or two. Don't let this trying to grow this channel and gain notoriety allow you to lose yourself. Okay, people? People want fame. People are drawn to things like that. It's a word I'm looking for. It's going to come to my mind. Don't allow yourself to be lost into this system, into this world of trying to gain power and control and money that you lose your soul. You need to stop threatening that woman also. Oh yeah, these people are something else. It don't take much. Oh, you can get a few followers. You can get somebody to do anything, huh? Okay. People know people. How y'all doing out here? I just had to come to the forefront, guys. I don't like the fact that somebody went on Miss Carver channel and threatened her. Y'all think ain't nobody watching that? How you sitting around and threatening that woman? She brought it to the forefront. As she should. As she should. You ain't the biggest bad wolf out here. I promise you that. If you gonna get on this channel and do reaction, you do that. If you're gonna talk about Latrice and talk about this and that, you best to get ready. Because other people are watching. They have their opinion as well. Don't threaten folks. My daughter gonna sue you and you shut up and you can't talk. I'm the only one supposed to talk. And if you don't like what I say, I'm gonna send somebody after you. That's what gang members do. That's what terrorists do. That's what suckers do, cowards do. That's what bullies do. Okay? We're living in 2022, people. People are killing them. People are killing folks left and right. Don't value lives. Money hungry. And you want to sit there and you want to threaten an elderly woman? She don't put that much fear in you. You got to sick your goons on her. You can't handle her. No, you can't handle that woman. Smart, older than you, wiser and smarter than you. That's what I believe. That's what I think. I believe she's older. I know she's older than you. It appears that she's wiser than you. It appears that she's smarter than you. You ain't sharp enough. You ain't sharp enough. First of all, you talk too much. And you think all these people that you got rallying around you is your friend. No, they're not, baby. You done left the door open enough for something to slither in. Where you think you got gang control of everything, you on top. You'll see. Because you done crossed the line with God above. Certain things you just ain't supposed to do. Okay? You're not bigger than God, baby. That little junk that you doing, it's temporary. It's temporary. You excited. You got a little run going right there. You got a lead going. What I mean by that, you got some people that's following you. You pumpers, you're built up with pride. You think you're on the right track, huh? With the low down stuff that you're doing. Yeah, you keep living. Just pray to God that you keep living. You don't disrespect, you don't mark, you don't treat elderly people the way you're doing. Maybe if you had a better attitude, she wouldn't say the things she needs to say for you to listen to her like that. You ain't right to me. You ain't living right. And you doing anything to stay on top. You're on shallow ground, baby. You better check your goon. Whoever that trick is, Keisha Knight, you need to check her. Don't she ever threaten Miss Carver no more. Now you tell her that what I said. All right? What you threatening an older woman for? For what? You don't like what she has to say? We don't like what y'all saying and doing. You see we out here talking about somebody gonna cut your head off or feed you to the hog. No, ain't nobody talking like that. This is just YouTube. Keep it YouTube. You see? I shouldn't even have to come on here and check you about messing with elderly people, marking them. But see, I know folks like you. Y'all get off on hurting older people, sick people, children. I know people like you. Now I've seen it. That stuff don't last long. And I don't know, is it that you're sick? You want people to suffer because you possibly may be suffering? Is that what's going on here? Well, I had to come to the forefront, y'all. I didn't like what I heard, and I had to speak about it. Anybody that's following that woman, y'all be careful. Because I feel that you're following a demon, the devil. Y'all can't see them horns? Symbolically speaking, but she, to me, act like a demon, a devil. And y'all falling right behind her. Don't lose your soul. Don't lose yourself following that woman. Yeah. And Ben got the audacity to talk about this woman saying something about cash. Man, you do that on 24/7. 24/7. Y'all, let me go to the drawing board. Let me talk to my family. How y'all doing? Hello. How y'all doing out here? Hey, Annie. Aunt Z. Did y'all hear that what Miss Carver said? That woman named Keisha Knight? Keisha Knight, I don't know who the heck Keisha Knight may be. I guess Keisha Knight the big bad wolf, huh? Keisha Knight is the hitman, huh? Keisha Knight, you better check yourself or you wreck yourself. Okay? Threaten that woman like that. Why would you do something like that? And some things let me tell you something, family. You know, you become a certain time in your life, you just I would say, can't nobody put me up to do anything. You can't tell me to do certain things when I know that's wrong to do. You see? When I know that's wrong to do. Where's your heart? Where are your morals? Where's your respect? These folks ain't got none of that. No wonder they suffering. Annie, how you doing, darling? I don't know, family. I didn't like it. I don't like it, and I still don't like it. Hello, darling. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to PatriciaE-TV, also known as Patricia Jackson. And also, guys, if you haven't clicked the like, go ahead and click the like. Click the like. I know you guys may have you may need to get up in the morning and go to your daily job and all that good stuff. But I didn't know if you got a chance to see Miss Carver's video, but I did. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to Miss Carver's channel, go ahead and give her go and check her out. If you're not, her channel ain't for the faint of heart, but she's pretty funny. I feel that she's a realist. She tickles me. Okay, what you see is what you get. All right, and if you like a realist, go ahead and subscribe to Miss Cynthia Carver's page, guys. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. I mean, as far as if you want to have laugh and it's just a fun channel to go to sometime if you like comedy and you like a person that's a realist. Charcetta, yeah. How you guys doing? Sherry Benton, you said hi, Miss Patricia Jackson's in the chat, and it is so sad how they came for Miss Carver. Yeah, but guess what, Miss Carver? Hey, Miss Carver ain't no lightweight. You better put some bricks in your back pocket when you come over there messing with Miss Carver. Miss Carver know how to hold her weight down. You better hold your weight down. You see, that's right, Miss Sherry. They better hold their weight down because Miss Carver ain't nothing to play with. And she ain't scared of those people. They want to try to make her intimidate her, try to make her feel bad, and so that you won't say nothing. But you got the wrong person. That ain't gonna work on Miss Carver. So you might as well find a new method because that ain't gonna work. And then you want to intimidate her and threaten her. She prayed up, baby. Prayer warriors all around her. You find something else to do. Find something else to do because that ain't gonna work. What you say, Sansaray Hardesty says she an old bully, so well. Ross didn't have nobody calling her. You just trying to get views. Who is this? Hold on. And if your blank wasn't talking about, you know what? Hardesty, clown, get off my channel. Get off my channel. See, she just another bully, just like I'm hoping. Let me read this because sometimes I read certain words and I may jump the gun. But let me read this. You said she an old. Oh, you said she an old bully. You know so blank well. Well, Ross didn't have nobody calling her. You just girl, get off my. I don't even want to read that. Block this clown here. I'm blocking this clown. I'm getting rid of this hood rat. What's her chick? What's this chick name? Sunsaray Hardesty. Get off my channel, clown. You probably beat up old folks, so get on up out of here. We blocking you. We blocking you. She probably like to beat up older people. Okay? We had to get rid of her. I just had to come on the channel, guys, and let y'all know we got a bunch of bullies out there that like to mock and bully elderly people. They met their match, and Miss Carver ain't nothing to play with. They can't handle Miss Carver, so they want to put a muzzle on her, but that's not gonna work. Okay? Yeah, she talks about everybody and can't take it when it comes back to her. That's the appearance. That's the appearance it's like, okay, guys? Absolutely. We're not having it. We're not going for it. We're going to support Miss Carver. And guess what? The Keisha Knight chick, you better slow it down. You better slow it down. Because you may have some charges brought up on you threatening that woman like that. Better get it together. Don't let Ross trick you into getting yourself in trouble. Okay? If that's what's going on. If that's what's going on, don't let her trick you into getting yourself in trouble. Okay? All right, guys. Yeah, I just wanted to come to the forefront, guys, and let you guys know that we got a bunch of bullies out here. They like to threaten and mock elderly people, and we just not having it. How you doing, Kristen Bridges? Thank you for the support, darling. Yeah, well, I love you too, darling. I love you too. If you guys want to donate, you can donate to PatriciaE-TV, or can become a channel member. But guys, we have to put our foot down. When we see bullies like that, we have to call them out. We have to call them out because they like to pick on older people. They like to pick on children. Okay? And it's sad. That's right, Jordan. It is sad. It is sad. I'm sick and tired of people like that. Yeah, what you say? How they came from Miss Carver. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Miss Carver know how to handle her lightweight. Who threatens elderly people? Cowards, bullies. Okay? Yeah, it would appear that she talks about most people. And it seems as though she can't handle the heat, y'all. She can't handle the heat, and it is what it is. People are not in fear of her. So don't try to bully nobody and try to make them back down on talking about or exposing you, or they're telling their truth, okay? All right, so stop meddling and picking on elderly people. And what's his name? Benny, you really need to sit down. Because you may be robbing Peter to pay Paul to keep afloat. So stop picking on elderly people. I don't like it. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people have elderly people in their families, mothers, grandparents. Don't do it. Okay? Do not do it. Said that's an evil woman. I feel so sorry for her kids. I can't imagine having a mom like that. Yes, she is a prime example. To me, it looked like she's a prime example of a bad mother. How you doing, Prince? Everybody doing all right over here. Prime example of a bad mother. And had the audacity to talk about Latrice. She had the audacity to talk about Latrice. Guys, I wanted to tell you I love. Hey, Linda Johnson. Yeah, we had somebody on our live today trying to come in defense of this bully. It looked like she a bully to us. Oh, you said what they're doing to Miss Carver is elderly abuse. Well, Miss Carver ain't going for it. What it looked like they try to do to Miss Carver is intimidate her. Okay, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it's not looked upon lightly. No, what it looks like, they're trying to intimidate Miss Carver because Miss Carver is a strong black woman, okay, that don't play. And what they want to do, they want to silence her by threatening her, talking about causing harm. I'm gonna come for you and all this kind of talk, and try to intimidate her by making fun. But see, when you a strong person, you proud, meaning you know who you are, you know where you are in life. Okay, it would appear that she's more stable than a lot of these misfortunes out here. Okay, this woman has lived a longer time. If anything, we should learn from her. Learn from her. Okay. But see, some people, when you find them that behave like that, this being disrespectful towards elderly people, they just, to me, it would be like they haven't been raised right. That's right. No home training. I ain't been raised right. Loose cannons. You already can see that Big and Bennett been in prison for many, many years. So it must have been something that wasn't going right in his life. Okay. Then they talked about how the squad leader been on her own for a long time. There's a lot of misfortunes in her past. Okay, so these folks ain't been raised, may have not been raised in a stable home. Okay, they may have not been taught any morals. May have not now. May have not been taught any morals. So when it comes to stuff like that, they sweep that under the rug. They don't care about it. No training. No, they haven't been taught. Okay, so that's why they're not sympathetic. It would appear that they're not sympathetic towards elderly people. You see, they don't show no respect. Maybe because they've been raised a certain way, you know. But hey, I'm here to tell you, we love you, Miss Carver. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay strong, and we're watching out here. And hey, you know, ain't nobody intimidated. Okay, so move around. You doing your commentary, you do your commentary. But when you start threatening people, that's another horse of another color, okay? All right, guys, I want to tell you I love you, I love you, I love you. What you say? That person's IP address can be located. That's right. What you say, Dee Dee? Yeah, I mean, the name, you know, the name and all that. The name and all that. She got the last name Knight. Rosin got the last, that's her last name too, I believe, like Rosin Knight. So are they affiliated? Are they relatives or what? Or is that person? You know, now they got these fake pages, guys. They got these fake pages too. So we don't know who could be behind these pages. But like they say, track this stuff. And if it becomes to a point where it's reaching out beyond the YouTube realm and you're threatening your lives and you're putting your life in jeopardy, then that's something different. Then that needs to be brought, that needs to be tailored, that needs to be tracked, traced, reported, keep it on file. All right? That goes for anybody. If you find somebody threatening your life like that, guys, and you know, it become that serious, then you would need to report that. Okay? I want to tell you I love you guys. I want you to keep your head up. And we're going to keep on watching these YouTube streets. And then I want to come back with something more, I'll tell you about it later. But I want to tell you I love you. We're going to keep watch. And guys, keep your head up, keep your eyes open, and stay close. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.